Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. Life would be tragic if it weren't funny. We are just an advanced breed of monkeys on a minor planet of a very average star. My goal is simple. It is a complete understanding of the universe, why it is as it is, and why it exists at all. There is no God. No one directs the universe. The universe doesn't allow perfection. The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Science is not only a disciple of reason, but also one of romance and passion. People who boast about their IQ are losers. Quiet people have the loudest minds. I am just a child who has never grown up. I still keep asking how and why. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. The best evidence for intelligent life in the universe is that it hasn't contacted us. We are in danger of destroying ourselves by our greed and stupidity. AI could be the worst event in the history of our civilization unless we learn how to avoid the risks. I think the human race has no future if it doesn't go into space. For millions of years, mankind lived just like the animals. Then something happened that unleashed the power of our imagination. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. It is not clear that intelligence has any long-term survival value. To confine our attention to terrestrial matters would be to limit the human spirit. If you are lucky enough to find love, remember it is there and don't throw it away. The universe seems to be the ultimate free lunch. Nothing is better than reading and gaining more and more knowledge. The future is not yet written, and I would like to think that my work will have contributed to ensuring that the future will be better for all of us. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, but the illusion of knowledge. I have had the privilege of living in a time when science is flourishing, and we are learning more and more about the universe. The idea that space and time are finite is incomprehensible. For a successful technology, reality must take precedence over public relations, for nature cannot be fooled. In my opinion, there is no better proof that the universe had a beginning than the discovery of the cosmic microwave background radiation. We should seek the greatest value of our action. The human race is just a chemical scum on a moderate-sized planet. The theory of everything would be the ultimate triumph of human reason, for then we would know the mind of God. The day we stop looking for knowledge is the day we stop living. One cannot predict the future, but one can prepare for it. Time is a great teacher, but unfortunately it kills all its pupils. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. We only have to look at ourselves to see how intelligent life might develop into something we wouldn't want to meet. Life is a process of becoming, a combination of states we have to go through. Our only chance of long-term survival is not to remain inward-looking on planet Earth, but to spread out into space. If aliens visit us, the outcome would be much as when Columbus landed in America, which didn't turn out well for the Native Americans. In the beginning, there was nothing, which exploded. We are all now connected by the internet, like neurons in a giant brain. The universe is under no obligation to make sense to you. The universe has no edge, but it has a beginning. The laws of physics are universal and apply everywhere, even in other universes. Look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Our brains are wired to ask questions and to always want to know more. The boundary conditions of the universe are the same as the boundary conditions of a black hole.